The following is brought to you by Element 14, the electronic design community where you can connect and collaborate with top engineers from around the world. Join now at element14.com.
Okay, well, now that you got the brainboard designed, what's next?
Well, in this episode, we're going to 3D print all the parts we need. That includes the case and the Hall effect sensor adapters to connect them onto the bike. And we'll also need to make some cables out of this landline. You can do that. There's 8 conductors in here.
Oh, okay. One question, though.
What's that?
What's a landline?
So soldering up the board's pretty much just like connecting up the perf board. Just takes a lot of time and patience. Okay, starting over here in Autodesk Fusion, I first like to make the parts that physically exist already that I'm going to build around. So I'm extruding out one of the tubes that we're going to attach this Hall effect sensor adapter to. Right here I am making the Hall effect sensor itself, and that way I can use it as a cutting tool to place it within the adapter here, or the bracket I should call it. Here we go. Now I'm going to put a little cable guide above it, that way I can continue any cables on through if I needed to, or just to have the cable land right at the adapter. And then I save all my fillets and chamfers for the end. Now I'm going in to make the lid for the box here. I already made the box, designed it out. So we're just putting some rectangles on the existing box, and then now putting some guidelines here to know where the cutouts will be. So I can just take a rectangle and extrude it out and then set it to cut. That'll be where the LCD display goes. And this will be where the top of the Maker 1000 can be accessed. And to score some points with the wife, I'm going to put what I always put on my build somewhere, usually a little less conspicuous, and that's pretty much, we're ready to go print.
This proximity sensor is pretty easy to install, get it right on top of that reflector.
Yeah, it's cool. Let's test it out over here and get the power hooked up. First try. Okay, you step away from it and then come back at it. Okay, now walk up to it slowly. Cool, that works. So now we got to try the pedal sensor. Go ahead and crank the pedal. You can go backwards with it. And right there, it's sweeping by the Hall effect sensor. Go ahead and stop pedaling. Okay, so then we also have the speed. Go ahead and spin that wheel over there. We have the speed sensor. Yeah, it also has a magnet pickup on it. And we see here the miles per hour. Still showing locked though, because you got to be pedaling and traveling at least 2 miles per hour. There you go. You can both going. And if this tilt right here was off, it would trip it as well. Does that when you're going down a hill so it doesn't go too fast. And there it went locked because it's in the non-pedaling state. So the only other features left here that we got so far, we got the garage door. And that is talking to that device, which is a hack on a garage door opener. Okay, let's turn the alarm on. Go ahead and spin that wheel over there and we'll trigger the alarm. There it goes. So the wheel moving. Let's do a few other alarms. Crank the pedal. And then I can, of course, just disable the interlock. So right now when I hit the throttle, it'll actually go. Now it won't because it's interlocked. Hey, it's Mom.
Y'all ready for me to try the trike?
You know it's 96 degrees out here.
Okay, I'll wear something else then. Last one up the hill is a rotten egg.
You thinking what I'm thinking?
Yeah, we should have built 3 of them.
Yeah, maybe she can tow us. Have you ever designed for a cause? If so, be sure to tell us about it on the Element 14 community at element14.com.